Fear and pessimism, and you say, are two strong emotions playing a role in the markets right now. The question is, does the selling come to an end, or do we have to wait for Mr. Trump to get the tariffs sorted out?
I think you're right. Markets like certainty right now with fears of tariffs. You know, we're having a lot of people getting fired in the federal government right now. There's uncertainty around that, and you're hearing the word recession again. But I think the bottom line is you just need a little bit of certainty here. You know, the market's off about 8% from its high. And if you look at the fundamentals, Ash, they really haven't changed that much. We have low unemployment, real wages are going up. If you look at productivity growth, it's just been phenomenal, right? That's the big, I think, trend of the next decade is the fact that we're becoming more efficient because of automation, artificial intelligence. It's like when the internet boom hit us back in 2000, you know, for that decade, you have the same thing going on right now in this country as productivity is going up big time. So I think bottom line is take advantage of this uncertainty. It's not going to last that long. Take advantage of this dip. I would buy now.
Consumer sentiment, though, has been dropping for a little while here. We have the Fed meeting this week, too. What do you think the Fed is? Are you still for a 2-3 cut or none at all? What say you?
I think it's a little bit of a pipe dream that we're going to see those cuts. We haven't really beaten inflation yet, right? We're still sitting, you know, close to 3% on inflation. It came down a little bit last month. But, you know, bottom line is we still have a lot of questions around that. I think wage inflation is going to be strong because we do have a labor shortage in this country. Yeah. I think the one thing no one talks about is China is actually recovering, and that is very inflationary because they buy a lot of commodities. They push commodity prices up, and they've been also pushing their cheap goods on the entire world, which has been great for us as a consumer. But I suspect at some point you're going to see those prices rise. So I think global growth picking up. I mean, right, who would have guessed this year? Germany is up over 20%. It's one of the best stock markets in the world. They've been in recession, but they're starting to stimulate their economies. It's almost like Trump is almost forcing them to do that because we're putting these tariffs on, so they actually have to spend on their own economies, which is actually making them do really well here. So you're seeing, you know, really stock markets broadening out to a lot of different places. Right. And economic growth could pick up. That could be inflationary. So I'm not sure the Fed's going to cut rates here.
All right. We'll have to leave it there. Great stuff as always, Ryan. Thank you very much.